Hey, the sun's not coming up behind me. I'm leaving from an appointment, so I want to give y'all some information. I want to answer some frequently asked questions about the video I made last night, because a lot of people were asking the same questions. I'm gonna stick you in the cup holder. I know y'all don't like the cup holder, but that's where you're going. I'm sorry. Just listen, all right? Just listen to me. Oh shit, this new phone doesn't fit in the cup holder. I forgot about that. You don't fit into cup holders anymore because you're too damn big. Hold on. I don't know if that'll work or not. Anyway, I am a busy person. I am now headed out, trying to head out to the gym. All right. Let me explain a few things about Crazy Lady. Her father passed away back in November of, I believe, 2020. It was either 2021 or 2022. I think it was 21 when he died. I may be wrong about that. I can't remember the exact year. It was either 21 or 22. So he has died. He is not alive. So he is not a factor in this situation. He's been dead for a while. Now, she still lives in that house that was his. I was really hoping when he died that she would just sell it and move away, but she seems to be in no hurry to do that, so she's just staying right where she is. How she's paying for things, I don't know, because she doesn't work. I'm sure she draws some sort of SSDI or, something. Some people call it a crazy check. Pretty sure she does that. But I don't know. That's speculation on my part. But yeah, I don't know how she lives. I don't know how she pays for stuff unless her dad left her some money, which, hey, maybe he did. Maybe he left her some life insurance money or savings or both. I don't know. But he's been dead now for 2 or 3 years. So he's not part of this situation. All right. You should do a welfare check on her. I will have you know that in the time she's been living there now almost 5 years, I know for a fact that she has had multiple welfare checks done. She is very well known to the police department. She's very well known to the public health services people, mental health department, whatever the hell it is, the community mental health people. Trust me, they know her very well. She has been involuntarily committed several times in the 5 years she's lived there. This was told to me off the record by somebody I can't say. That's how I know that, but I can't say how I know that. She has been Baker acted numerous times. She has a record going back to 1998 in this county of doing exactly what she's doing to me right now. She has been harassing and bullying people for over 25 years, just in this county alone. Now, she is in her 60s. She is not a young woman. But she has all the strength and vitality and vim and vigor of a young woman. I have never in my life. She's got a set of pipes on her too. Now that woman can scream for hours. Anyway, so do a welfare check on her. They do welfare checks on her all the time, and clearly they don't ever find the need to remove her, not for very long anyway. Yeah, she has been committed. She's been Baker acted. She's all this shit. All that shit has happened to her over and over and over and over and over again. This has happened to her. So I could call for another welfare check. I don't really know what good it would do, because you know what I'm saying? It just keeps happening, but nothing changes is what I'm trying to say. Somebody said, maybe your kids provoked her. Nobody at my house has provoked this woman. You don't have to provoke this woman. This woman is a perpetual motion machine. This bitch runs on her own energy. If we could harness the damn energy from this woman, we could power the city with it. We don't have to do anything. So, you can think whatever. We have not provoked her. Nobody in my house has provoked her. Nobody. No. Nobody in the neighborhood has provoked her as far as I know. Now, there is at least one other person in the outskirts of our neighborhood that she does this to as well. I've heard the name. It's another woman. I can't remember her name, but she mentions this other woman from time to time. But right now, she really just seems to be focused on me and my kids. But sometimes she also does this to somebody else. To the best of my knowledge, that person has not pursued anything with the police and is just trying to ignore her and hope she'll just go away. I have come to find that this bitch ain't going anywhere. She's not going to go away. You can't just ignore it. You can't, and that's, I always kind of irked me. I remember being in school, and I had a bully in middle school. And I remember the prevailing advice, the few times I tried to talk to any of the teachers about it, well, just ignore her. She'll leave you alone. Has that ever worked for anybody? Have you ever had a bully that left you alone after you ignored them? Or did it get worse? My bully got worse. I tried to ignore her. She recruited her friends and they all ganged up on my ass. No, it didn't get better. And nobody would get involved, and it ended up blowing up. And anyway, it was a whole thing. But basically it was like, well, somehow I was to blame for this girl bullying me. I don't really know why. But anyway, because she would upset me. Like, she would pick on me until I would cry. And then they would say, well, you just need to quit crying and she'll leave you alone. Like, if she'd leave me alone, I quit crying. I'm having a good time except for her. And this situation is kind of the same. I really don't have I don't know what to do. I mean, I have a plan in place. I know what I'm doing. Now, back when I had a stalker, what was that, 5 years ago? 5 or 6 years ago, I had a stalker. And I beefed up some of the security around my house at that time. I'm going to do another upgrade on my security. I really had not planned. I have already spent over $40,000 this year on pipes and paying taxes. I really don't have any money right now, but I'm going to have to do something about the security around my house. I'm going to upgrade it again. So I can, that's all I'm going to say about that. Inside my house and outside, there's going to be an upgrade in the next few weeks on my security. I've already put that into motion. Damn it, I'm tired of spending money. I swear to God, I am sick of other people costing me money. I'm so sick of it. Jesus. But anyway, I'm going to talk to an attorney. There's more money. I'll talk to an attorney. We're going to see what my options are, what I should do. I am not going to give you a whole lot of details on what I'm going to do. Somebody said, does she know about your YouTube channel? I don't think so. I think if she knew about it, she would mention that in her screaming matches, her screaming episodes. She would mention it. She's never mentioned it. I don't think she knows anything about it. No, I'm not really worried about that. But I'm a little concerned. Depending on what I decide to do, it may get worse before it gets better. And that's one thing that I'm kind of concerned about, is if I try to take any action against her, she may try to retaliate. She may just absolutely explode. That may be the last straw for her. I don't know. I have no way of knowing, because I can't predict the future, and people like her are very unpredictable. You don't know what they're going to do. So yes, it is a scary situation. Yes, I have taken steps to secure myself and my kids. And again, I'm not going to go into detail. Don't worry about it. That's all I'm going to say about that, because this is YouTube and there's just some shit you can't say on here. I don't know why in the hell this is my life right now. I don't know. This whole year has been like a trial of some sort. I don't know who's got it in for me in the universe, but somebody sure as hell does. I don't know. Ever since the first week of January, this year has just been unbelievable. I have had so many ridiculous things happen this year. I don't know. I may not survive the rest of this freaking year. It's just going to kill me. My God, it's not even summer yet, and I'm about half crazy. Just what in the hell? Lord. So, anyway, what else did people ask me? I can't remember. People were asking stuff about her, or saying stuff. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Yes, I've tried this. Yes, I've tried that. I sent her a letter by certified mail. Now this was back in, I can't remember when it was. Maybe 2023. when she went through a really bad spell of coming down to my house and screaming at me, like standing right at the edge of my driveway and screaming at me. And I sent her a letter by certified mail basically saying, please stop doing that. Like, this is official. I am asking you to stop. That was probably the letter she mentioned. She did mention a letter. She still talks about that letter now. Every now and then she'll mention that letter. And so, no, it didn't help at all. But at least I have proof that I tried to, get her to stop. I tried, and it failed. I mean, of course she didn't stop. I knew she wouldn't stop. But at least I could say I tried. Then I told the police about it. They said, well, we can't do anything. They never can do anything. They never damn can. I don't know. But, I don't know if you can tell that I'm a little irritated. I'm a little frustrated. I've been thinking about this all day. I've been trying to work. I've been wondering what's going on in my neighborhood. I haven't heard anything from anybody. I'm assuming it's all quiet. Nobody has contacted me to say that she's going crazy again. She was quiet all weekend. I didn't hear a peep out of her all weekend. She was quiet. But again, like I say, it's very unpredictable. She can go for weeks and she'll be at home. You'll see her, but she won't say a word. She'll be quiet. And then all of a sudden at 9 o'clock at night on a random Tuesday, she'll come down the street screaming bloody murder, screaming her head off, riding on her bicycle like the Wicked Witch of the West, coming down the street just screaming. Up and down the street, she'll just ride up and down the street screaming for a half hour. Right up till 10, because she knows at 10 she has to stop. She's not completely crazy. That's why she won't step foot on my property. She comes right up to the edge of my driveway and stops with her little toes right just on the edge, almost on the driveway. Her little toes, almost just centimeters away from my driveway, because she's crazy, but she's not completely crazy. She knows what she's doing, and she knows what she can get away with. So, my concern is if I take action and I try to do something, legally, and I fail, it is going to get so much damn worse. It is, oh my God. It will embolden her. Oh my God. I am worried about that. I really am. But regardless, I'm going to have more security, more cameras, more monitoring, more everything inside and outside my house, more security features, more everything. We'll just do it all. We'll just have more of every damn thing. Why not? I'm gonna be a good American. I'm gonna go into debt, damn it. Because at this rate, I'm gonna have to. The only debt I have is my house, and my goal was to pay it off by the end of the year, and that is clearly not gonna happen now. And I am more than a little pissed about it, because this crazy bitch is part of the reason why. So now I am even more motivated to deal with this problem. She's making me crazy. I swear she's making me crazy. I don't understand. I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie The Jerk? It has Steve Martin in it. In the movie, he is targeted at random by this crazy guy that picks his name out of the phone book, and he chooses Steve Martin's character. The character is the one that he's going to assassinate. I feel like Steve Martin's character in that movie, I can't remember his name. What was his name? I don't remember. Anyway, I feel like that. Like I've just been chosen out of the phone book by this crazy woman. I didn't do anything to deserve it. I have never said or done anything mean to her. Hell, I mean, I don't even look over there unless she's screaming, and I'm looking over there, what the hell is she screaming about now? I look because I'm curious, like, what's she mad about now? Ain't no damn telling. She could be screaming about the mailman. She did scream at the mailman. Now, this was about 2 weeks ago, and I got to witness it. I was lucky. I got home one day, and the poor mailman, she screams at the mailman. She'll chase the mail truck up the street. And she did that the other day. He tried to put mail in her mailbox, and she came running out of her house screaming and cussing at him, like flinging shit at him, like throwing rocks at the mail truck, chased him away. He couldn't even put the mail in her mailbox. This woman is insane. But yes, she has been committed. Yes, they let her out. They let her go back home. Lather, rinse, repeat. It has happened over and over again. Over and over and over. For over a quarter of a century this has been going on. This woman has terrorized people. She has lived in multiple places in this county. And she has terrorized people in every damn place she has lived. If you look up her criminal record, it's there. And don't think I won't mention that if I have to go to court. Her record speaks for itself. This woman, she has been a menace to society for over 25 years. I don't know. At what point do you do something? Like, damn it. I mean, what? God. So anyway, currently I am the person that she hates. I'm public enemy number one because reasons. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell I did. I just existed, down the street from her. That's all I did. I just exist down the street. Oh my God, I just don't know. So, I cannot remember what the other things were that people said or asked. Is there such a thing as disturbing the peace? I thought so. I thought it was against the law to disturb the peace, but apparently not, because multiple officers that I've talked to when I call in reports about her, multiple officers have told me as long as it's before 10 o'clock at night, she is within her rights to go outside and shout and yell all she wants. They can't do a damn thing about it. I have been told that on more than one occasion. Sorry, ma'am, we can't stop her from doing that. We can ask her to please stop, but it's up to her as to whether she does or not. We can't make her stop. And she doesn't. She'll just do it as long as she wants. And she knows she can. She'll come walking down the street just screaming at whoever happens to be outside. And I think that may be why she doesn't like me, because in the past, when she first moved in down there, she would come walking down our street, or she would ride her bike down the street, or drive her vehicle down the street, and she would just stop and scream at anybody outside until they went in the house. And all of my neighbors, they would just go in the house and shut the door. Well, I will be damned if you're going to run me into my own house. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay right here. You can scream and yell all you want. I'm not moving. And I think it pissed her off, because then she would stop and get really mad, and it's like just my mere presence in my own yard pissed her off, because all the other neighbors, like I say, and they still do it to this day. It's been almost 5 years. She can still walk down my street screaming, and all the neighbors, and if they happen to be outside, big, tall, old, young, whatever, doesn't matter, they all just go in the house and shut the door, and they stay in there until she's gone. Well, screw that. I'm not going anywhere. Oh, hell no. I worked too damn hard to get to this point in my life, and I am not going to have some crazy bitch running me in my own house. I'm not moving. If I'm out there mowing the yard, pulling weeds, watering the grass. The first time I encountered her, I was out there watering my grass, and she came up screaming at me. That was the first time she came walking down the street screaming, and I was just confused, like, the hell's wrong with this woman? Why is she screaming? Who is she screaming at? Who is this lady? I didn't go inside. She didn't like that, so she stopped in front of my house and started screaming at me about, she didn't like my blonde hair. She kept screaming about the color of my hair, and she kept calling me a fucking bitch, and, a whore, and other things, and it's been going on since then. And I was so confused. I'm just sitting here like, what is going on? It was so surreal. It was bizarre. What is happening? It was weird. But anyway, no, I'm not going in my house. You are not running me into my own house. You can kiss my ass. That's what you can do. I'm not going anywhere. So she didn't like that. She didn't like it at all. And after this happened multiple times, if my kids were home, they started coming out. And if we didn't do anything, we didn't say anything, they would just stand next to me like my bodyguards, like, all right, that's right. I told them, I said, don't engage her, don't say a word. You can come out, but do not interact with her. Just come out. If you want to come out and just stand with me, that's cool. Don't say a word to her, not one word. living our lives. But no, I am not going to tolerate somebody telling me what to do. Nah. Those days of my life are over. I don't do that anymore. I do not. You're not going to command me. You're just not. I don't give a damn who you think you are. There have been other circumstances in my life in the last 10 years where that's come up, and nah, you're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to tell me shit. I will do what I'm going to do. I don't take orders from other people like that. You're not going to boss me around. So, yeah, she doesn't like us, but no, we have not provoked her. We have not done anything to provoke this woman. Most of the time, I just try to ignore her, but if she stands out there and screams at me, I do get my phone out. I don't say anything. I just pull my phone out of my pocket. I always have my phone with me. I pull my phone out and I just record. I don't hide that I'm recording it. I mean, she can see that I am. I make it very obvious. Yes, I am recording. I don't say a word, though. I don't say a word. So, I'm working on it. I appreciate all the support and all the nice things that you had to say. I really do. I appreciate it a lot. It is a very stressful time. I am not enjoying it. I am very on edge these days. I don't know how this is going to go, but I will keep you up to date on it. And if anything changes, I will let you know. But right now, I got to go. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.